Lord your God. On it you shall not do any work, neither you, nor your son or daughter, nor your manservant or maidservant, nor your animals, nor the alien within your gates. For in the 6 days the Lord made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that is in them. But he rested on the 7th day. Therefore the Lord blessed the 7th day and made it holy. Honor your father and your mother. Do that you may live long in the land of the Lord your God is giving you. You shall not murder. You shall not commit adultery. You shall not steal. You shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife, or his manservant, or maidservant, or his ox or donkey, or anything that belongs to your neighbor. And the responsive reading is found on page 628, Psalm 94, verses 13 to 23. Grant him relief from days of trouble, till a pit is dug for the wicked.
For the Lord will not reject his people. He will never forsake his inheritance.
Judgment will again be founded on righteousness, and all the upright in heart will follow it.
Who will rise up for me against the wicked? Who will take a stand for me against evildoers?
Unless the Lord had given me help, I would soon have dwelled in the silence of death.
When I said, my foot is slipping, your love, O Lord, supported me.
When anxiety was great within me, your consolation brought joy to my soul.
Can a corrupt throne be allied with you? One that brings on misery by its decrees?
They band together against the righteous and condemn the innocent to death.
But the Lord has become my fortress, and my God, the rock in whom I take refuge.
You will repay them for their sins and destroy them for their wickedness. The Lord our God will destroy them.
The current political climate has become so hostile, the rejection of God's law is so prevalent, that behaviors I never expected to see are almost becoming common. There are whole groups of people that think it's fine for me. It was March 2018. Dr. Jordan Peterson was speaking to Queen's University to a full hall of 800 people. There were about 200 people protesting outside, chanting profanity, pounding on the doors and the windows, trying to drown out the speech. They even went so far that one woman broke a stained glass window, others broke fire exits, and another was arrested for carrying a concealed weapon, a garrote. I love the line Dr. Peterson had. He says, "Who would bring a garrote to a university and why?" And all of this was done in the name of openness and diversity. According to USA Today, this past June 29th in Portland, Oregon, there was an organization called Antifa, or anti-fascist protesters, and they targeted a journalist called Andy No. He's an editor from the website Quillette, an academic website that's been critical of Antifa's tactics like milkshaking. Anybody heard of milkshaking? It's not buying your neighbor a milkshake and letting him drink it. It's taking a milkshake and throwing it at somebody. And they will put in it not just milkshakes, but quick-drying cement and other chemicals that will sting people just to make them uncomfortable. He's been critical of this behavior. And so when he was covering a protest in Portland, Oregon, you know what happened? They stole his camera, beat him up, and he ended up in the hospital with concussion and other facial injuries. Again, all in the name of diversity and openness. Folks, we have a precious gift from God in our 10 Commandments about how to relate to God and each other. And our civil society that we used to understand was normal is starting to fray at the edges, and I don't think it's an accident because people are rejecting the 10 Commandments. Now, it's not that they're rejecting the 10 Commandments in God in and of itself, but I think that as they try to deal with life without God in their lives, they get pressured and a little panicky, and they try to make things happen. Over this last year, many of us in our two churches here at Hope and St. Andrew's Carroll have found life's been a little difficult. There's been people dealing with challenges of surgery, sicknesses, all kinds of stuff. What's interesting is that while we've been dealing with challenges, I don't see a lot of fear and bitterness that I see showing up in the news. And I think having an understanding that a loving God is there to turn to give us hope and direction makes a huge difference that can keep us from being controlled by our fears, especially as we're dealing with unknown futures. So let's look at the commandments in a little more detail and what I mean by this. Do you remember the Sabbath day and keeping it holy? 6 days you're to work, but on the seventh you're to rest. To be blunt, it takes an awful lot of faith to follow this commandment. Faith that, well, I take a day off and rest, that there is a Lord God who is still active in the world. Blessing and leading. Because you see, if we think that our success only depends upon how hard we work and what we do, we're never going to take a day off. And it makes sense on to this one. I'm just going to do a quick bottle. Don't make me messing you up. But this is the agnostic's case for religion.
My father was a lifelong atheist. He was a man of the physical world, comfortable with all things mechanical. And he was a science buff. He also attended church with my mother every Sunday. I once asked him why. Well, Dave, I'm never more than 7 days away from being reminded that it's my job to be the best person I can be. Every Sunday, he told me, hundreds of people from our town took time out of their weekend to dress up nice and slog to church for no other reason than to declare their intention to be moral human beings. That they all witnessed each other doing that built a level of accountability into each one of them and into the community. I've yet to hear a better argument for organized religion. In California, there's a phrase that you'll hear every time the topic of religion comes up. I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. My dad might have said the exact opposite. He was religious, but not spiritual. He saw organized religion as an important part of a moral community. To him, God was sort of beside him. Later, when I joined Alcoholics Anonymous, people would say that God had removed their desire for alcohol. Of course, nobody would suggest to them that they should skip the meetings. The fellowship of the group, combined with the 12-step moral map, seems to be the magic formula. But I'm not discounting the belief in God. I myself remain skeptical, but I've lived long enough to see a number of real-world advantages to belief in God, whether or not God exists. I go to a lot of funerals these days, and there's no doubt about the comfort provided by a belief in the afterlife. That idea alone, that a person lives on somehow after their physical death, makes me envious of those with an easy belief in eternity. More important than that is the sense that all of life is guided by a providential God. My religious friends simply know this to be true, and that's huge. No matter how crazy things go in their lives, disease, financial ruin, problematic children, they have a calm confidence that a plan is unfolding that will someday make perfect sense out of the worst chaos. That gives them a sort of lightheartedness about things. An atheist just has this one life. It's this life, followed by nothing. I'm not saying that makes life meaningless, but it does completely change the game. See, if there is no God, no afterlife, and no magic, then the only way to live on is to be remembered. That means you have to do something important no one will forget. But if my little life is one expression of all-knowing God, then my own plans are not so important. I don't have to make my mark in order to have lived properly. I just have to be a good person and trust God to sort out where my contribution fits in. The meaning is not up to me if I'm religious. If I'm not religious, it is up to me. And that can be a burden. And then there's the charity thing. I've yet to encounter a charity founded by atheists. There may be one, but I haven't run into one. No, charities are almost always founded by religious people. And religious people give more to charity as well. Makes sense. If you feel accountable to live a better life, and if you believe that every human being is a creation of God, just as valuable as you are, then turning a blind eye gets to be a little tricky. There's more to this, but you can add the rest in the comment thread on the page. If you're still listening, you are probably religious. And this may be the first time you've ever heard an agnostic speak in favor of religion. I hope you enjoyed it. I thought it was about time.